Hey, what's up everybody? It's Laila, and so today I'm going to be making a video that will be featured in the TamaTag series by PandaBunnyToys. She was kind enough to reach out to me, Destiny, and Crystal and ask if we wanted to partake in her collaboration on YouTube. So, you know, we're not really a conventional YouTube channel, I guess, because we post a podcast, but you know, we're still very excited to be a part of this collaboration, and we really hope that you guys enjoy it. So I'm just gonna read her questions out in order because I think that's the easiest way to do it, and then you guys can also hear what the questions are in case other people aren't reading them. I guess, I don't know. I've never done one of these, so anyways, so the first question was obviously just, you know, introduce yourself and your channel, which I already did. So let's move on to the second question. The second question is, when did you get your first virtual pet and what was it? My first virtual pet was actually one of those pocket Neopet things, which I would show you guys one, but I have other things to show you guys, but I don't have one of those anymore. It was the green Kugra, you know, those little compacts, and they opened up and then they had like a little figure inside, and then you could take care of it. And I guess like I think in the podcast when we talked about this, I didn't mention it. I mean, I might have, I don't remember, but I always mention the Tamagotchi V2 was like my first real virtual pet, which doesn't make sense because obviously the Neopets was a real virtual pet, but in my head it was kind of like Neopets was its own thing, and like I didn't start collecting after I got that. But my first ever Tamagotchi looked just like this one. I actually don't own it anymore because I sold it for whatever reason, but then I missed it, and so I actually have two of this shell now. But I think when I got the Neopets I was probably like 9 or 10, and then I know I was 11 when I got my first Tamagotchi. I got it at Target, and so now every time I go to Target and I say Tamagotchi, I have a heart attack because I'm like, oh my god, I need to buy it. But yeah, just brings up good memories. But yeah, the V2 is really special to me. It just really got me started, and I collected all the connections after that. So obviously it was good enough to get me hooked to spend all of my childhood savings on virtual pets. But yeah, so yeah, those were my first two pets really, the Neopets, Kugra, and the Tamagotchi V2. So the next question is, what is your favorite virtual pet? Now this one's really hard because like there's so many good ones, first of all, and then like I don't know, it's just really hard. Like, I mean, the ones I pulled out are the Doraemon, which I don't think gets enough credit at all. I really love it. I have my little Doraemon pouch back there. Hey. Yeah, so I don't know what it is about this one. I think I never watched Doraemon. I didn't know what he was really until I bought the virtual pet, and I knew that it was released by Bandai, and it probably was, you know, worth a shot to try it out, and so I did. And it's just so different than other vintage Tamagotchis. So you know, the main thing in this game is to collect different items, and then the different items help Doraemon transform into different versions of himself, I guess, or different, I don't know, I don't know how to explain that. But yeah, and then with those different items he helps his friends, which are like a bunch of kids. I don't know the anime. So yeah, in terms of like a different type of virtual pet, this one's my favorite. And then if I had to pick a Tamagotchi, I would definitely pick the Uratama over all of them. This one, I don't know, I guess just the whole lore behind it is really cool, I guess, if you want to call that lore. It's like Uratama Town is in the Tamagotchi planet's mouth, and everything's dark all the time. They have blue outlines, all the characters are really weird looking, and I think that's kind of my thing, is like I like the ugly cute. Like I love Digimon, and I love I mean, the Doraemon's kind of ugly cute too, so like a lot of their characters are like really weird, like, I'm not gonna try and pronounce her name. She's my favorite. I'll pop up an image of her on the screen. Horoyochi or something like that. Yeah, she is like this weird gourd filled with alcohol, and I don't know, I think that's really funny. So yeah, I don't know, I really love this one. I like the games a lot. I like the blue pixels. I don't get bored of this one. I get bored of a lot of them. So yeah, that's probably my favorite. These are probably my 2 favorite virtual pets. Next question is, do you have a least favorite virtual pet? That's hard. I don't know. I've tried a lot of them, and I've had a lot of things in and out of my collection like over the years, and a least favorite, I guess I've never had like a least favorite where I was like, oh my god, I hate this thing, why did I buy it? But I was really disappointed in the My Baby Bat. It's like a watch type pet, and I don't know, it didn't do it for me. I don't know. I was really disappointed, I guess, because I was really excited that it was a virtual pet bat, because we don't have those a lot, and I wanted it to be like really cute and fun, and it was just kind of like a P1, and then the character that it grew up into was like really weird looking. So I didn't hate it. I wouldn't say it's my least favorite, but I was definitely disappointed in that one. Yeah. So next question is, how many virtual pets do you have in your collection? I have no idea right now. I had a count on it. I know I've never gone over 100. I don't know. I'd have to like look. Maybe I'll show like a shot of my closet where I keep them to give you an idea of how big my collection is, since I don't actually know in numbers how many I have at this moment. I know last time I counted it was like 75. But then since then I've sold a bunch and also bought a bunch, like these 4 right here. So I don't know. I really have no idea. Alright guys, so yeah, this is the closet where I keep all of my virtual pets. Yeah. So this guy is full. This is just unpacked frickin', what do you call those things? Tamago figures. This is just accessories. This is full. These are all my Digimon. More Digimon. Oops. Color Tamagotchis. Chibis and stuff. And Tamagotchi on. And then some odd pets in the front. And then I actually have another whole drawer filled with vintages and stuff. So yeah, if that gives you an idea of how big my collection is. The next question is, what is a virtual pet you have always wanted? Oh god. Well, I did bring out this one to show an example of something that I always wanted. In my collection for a long time I wanted one of these guys. This is the Tamagotchi Chibi, and it's a special Daruma version, and the Daruma is like this little Japanese doll guy, kind of looks like this. I don't really know, I think they're lucky, I think. Oh god, I don't want to say that wrong, but I'm not really sure the cultural you know, idea behind the Daruma, but I like the way that the shell looks, and then the Darumas themselves are really cute and ugly with the mustache. And you can get him as a special character on here, and then there's another special character that you can unlock that is like a shrine maiden, and like I don't think you can get her on any other Tamagotchi except this one. I might be wrong about that, but to my knowledge right now you can't get her on anything else. I think her name is Mikochi. But yeah, this one was something I wanted for a really long time, and I finally found one at a decent price, and I can't really think of anything I want right now. Right now I've gotten to a point in my collection where I've tried out a lot of things, and I have gotten rid of a lot of things I don't like, so I kind of know what I do and don't like, and now I'm just kind of getting new releases, or yeah, pretty much. Except for like maybe this guy. I bought him recently. I wanted a Digimon mini for a long time, so yeah, I bought this guy, and then this one. Yeah, I'm in a Digimon kick right now. I'll talk about that in a minute, but a virtual pet I've really wanted. I mean, for a while, one of my goals in my collection was to collect all the vintages, and then I had the TamaTag, and it was too complicated for me, and the Genjich was really beepy and weird, and I was like, I'll just get rid of these two, and then I kind of gave up on my dream of having all of them, especially because like the Yasashi is so expensive. And yeah, so I mean, I guess I would love to try a Yasashi someday, but I'm not like super, you know, most of the pets that I've wanted as, you know, as a collector, I've kind of had them and kept them, or had them and let them go. So the next question is, if you could create your own virtual pet, what would its main theme or feature be? Oh man. I thought about this one, and I don't know, like, I guess it would be really cool to me if like we had something like the Tamagotchi Connection series, and it was simple by itself, and then like it connected to a phone for like more content. Like I would love it if the pixels stayed black and white, and then when it got on the phone, then like your character would turn into color. That would be cool. And then maybe like you can get items to bring back, but then that just kind of sounds like Tamatown. So I don't know. One thing I've always really wanted would be, this sounds so lame because everyone like hates the chibi and minis, but like to have a chibi with Tamagotchi P2 characters, like that would be really cool for me. Like I know it sounds lame, but like I love the way the little chubby pixels look. They're so chunky, and I think it would be really cute to see like the P2 characters like that. But I don't know. Other than that, I mean I can't think of anything that I would really want in a virtual pet. I mean, I definitely want like gardening is a big one, and to have like, ooh, okay, yeah, okay, no, never mind, I got it. So like you have a bat, right, and then like it gardens. And that's it. Gardening bat is my dream virtual pet. Okay, anyway. How many virtual pets do you normally run at once? Okay, I confuse myself all the time because I'm always like, oh my god, I can't handle running more than 2. And then right now I'm running 4. So, I mean, yeah, so normally I try to only run 2 at a time. If it's a color Tamagotchi, maybe I'll only run 1. With the meats, for some reason, I was somehow running an Sanrio and a Fantasy for like a week, and it was way too much. But, like, somehow I did it. But anyway, yeah, I try to like limit the amount that I run so I don't get overwhelmed. Like with these 2, or these 4 rather, I'm running these 4 Digimon right now. I just really wanted to get to Omegamon here, or Omnimon, whatever his name is. I learned that his name is also Omnimon today. But yeah, so I try and limit it to 2, because if I do more than 2, I get overwhelmed. But sometimes like you want to run 2 because they have a connecting feature, or you unlock certain features. Like these guys, like I literally had these guys, unlocked most of the eggs on them, and then I was like, I can't unlock the frickin' anime egg without a wave 2 of the pet. So then I got this one, and then I was using this one to unlock stuff on these guys. So yeah, and then I also got this mini, and then I'm running that, and it's confusing, and I have a lot going on. But so I mean, these guys, I'm probably done running these. I definitely want to keep Metal Gogurumon for later. So I haven't been running 4 for that long, but yeah, so I try and keep it to like 1 to 2 pets so I can not feel overwhelmed and get burnt out like I'm about to now. And yeah, I mean, it's so stupid. You think, oh, you're playing with little games, it's gonna be fun and you can run as many as you want. No. So yeah, the next question is, what virtual pets are you running right now? These 4 Digimon. And then the last question is, what virtual pet would you recommend for beginners? That's hard because, like, I mean, I guess in terms of like being able to find something easily right now, the Tamagotchi On is a good bet, but then it's like, do you really want to spend that much money on it? Because it's like, how much is it? Oh crap, is it $60 retail? I think it's $60. I bought 2 and I can't remember how much they cost, but anyways, yeah, so I think like the On in general is a good game. What am I saying? It's a good virtual pet, but like it just is, it's so expensive, and then it seems kind of complicated, and I like simple stuff. So I guess I would recommend, I mean, I would definitely recommend one of these guys. They're 20 bucks and they're not that needy. If you have 2 of them on screen at a time, they poop a lot. But I mean, other than that, they're really, really fun. There's a lot of functionality. There's lots of different eggs to unlock, lots of Digimon to battle. So I guess it's like that. Especially if you like Digimon, I would recommend this. And then if you don't, I definitely think Tamagotchi V2 is a good place to start. Especially, I mean, I'm saying that because it was my first one, so I'm a bit biased, but it's also just like, it connects to another pet. You can get married, you can buy items. It has a lot of features that, you know, still are very good features to this day. I don't know why this is a hard question. I'm trying to think of a better one. One I don't recommend, hear me out. I love the Chibi, right? I love it. I have a bunch of them. I love them. But people have bought them, like when they released, was it 2017, and they brought them back to the US. You know, it's like, oh, Tamagotchi's back, blah, blah, blah. Wow, this is crazy. It's gonna be awesome. And then people buy them and they're super tiny and they're like, oh, that's cute. And then like they don't do much. And that's kind of disappointing. I think like, you know, I think for some people they bought it and they were like, wow, this is cool, but I want more. So then they went and bought more. And then some people were like, wow, this is it, this sucks. And then they were like, you know, so obviously they didn't do that bad because they brought the Chibi, then they brought the P1 and P2. Now we have the On, which is crazy. So yeah, so the Chibi did good. I think it did its job, but like I wouldn't 100% recommend that for for new virtual pet owners, but I would recommend this one because this one's so cute and awesome. But yeah, I think that is it. I don't think there's any more questions. Nope. Okay, that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, PandaBunnyToys, for inviting us to partake in your collaboration. It was a lot of fun to make this video. I hope you guys like it, and I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the collaborators' videos, and I hope you guys will watch them as well. And I'll see you guys on the show next time. All right, bye.